Bangladesh interim government's chief advisor Mohammad Yunus, who was on a 4-day China visit, has urged Beijing to make the ocean-facing part of Bangladesh an extension of the Chinese economy. Yunus has urged the Chinese government to set up its economic base in the country, while saying that Dhaka was the only guardian of the ocean in that region. He has stated that 7 states of India, eastern part of India, called Seven Sisters, are a landlocked country. They have no way to reach out to the ocean. And also quoting the comments by Mohammad Yunus, and I quote, "We are the only guardians of the ocean in this region. This opens up a huge possibility. This could be an extension of the Chinese economy," unquote. Earlier, Yunus also said that it's important for Bangladesh to see China as a good friend. Yunus, who met Chinese President Xi Jinping during his visit to Beijing, has urged China to increase investments to revive the Bangladesh's flagging economy. Meanwhile, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has condemned Yunus' statement, calling it offensive. Now listen into what Yunus has said.
Eastern part of India, called Seven Sisters. They are landlocked country, landlocked region of India. They have no way to reach out to the ocean. We are the only guardian of the ocean for all this region. So this opens up a huge possibility. So this could be an extension of the Chinese economy. Build things, produce things, market things, bring things to China, bring it out to the whole rest of the world. That's a production house for you. So that's the opportunity we should seize and we should implement, we should get it done. Nepal has unlimited hydropower, which is a blessing. Bhutan has unlimited hydropower. That's a blessing. We can bring it to our purpose, to our setting up our factories and so on. And from Bangladesh, you can go anywhere you want because the ocean is in our backyard. So this is the opportunity that we want to take. And not necessarily it will be something you produce and sell it to the world. You can produce in Bangladesh, sell it to China too. Because it's a market which is easier, cheaper to produce it in Bangladesh, or it's easier, cheaper to produce it in China. That will be the question you'll be raising yourself. Any kind of business is okay. It could be highly technology-oriented business. It could be relocation of an entire factory. It could be assembly line businesses, whatever. So this is a challenge we can take together to make it happen. That's the story that we want to discuss with you, how to make it happen, what are the impediments on the way, what needs to be done to clear up the path so that we can work together.
All right, viewers, on that note, in fact, let's also take a closer look at the fresh statement that has come from the Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on this entire statement that has now created political uproar. The statement by Assam Chief Minister mentions that this Bangladesh interim advisor Mohammad Yunus has referred to the Seven Sisters of the Northeast as landlocked and positioning Bangladesh as their guardian of ocean access, calling the statement as offensive and strongly condemnable. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma also said that remark underscores the persistent vulnerability narrative associated with India's strategic chicken's neck corridor. Historically, he said that even internal elements within India have dangerously suggested severing this critical passageway to isolate the Northeast from the mainland physically. And therefore, it is imperative to develop more robust railway and road networks both underneath and around the chicken's neck corridor. Well, absolutely. In fact, as viewers, this is the statement that has been given by the Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma. And on that note, I have my colleague Nibir Deka joining me live on the broadcast. Nibir, very good morning. What importantly can be understood from this entire statement that has created a political, in fact, uproar on the Northeast subject by Mohammad Yunus, also points out the kind of access that has been blocked largely for a long time to Northeast from the mainland. And that is the kind of reference that has also been made by the Mohammad Yunus while being on a visit to China, also impending that it is very beneficial economically as well for, in fact, Bangladesh to have a boost in the trade by producing for China. Break it down for our viewers as to what this entire controversy exactly looks like.
Mohammed Yunus was in China and he was giving a pitch to the Chinese wherein he talked about the extension of the Chinese economy vis-a-vis Northeast India. And he referred to Northeast India as landlocked and Dhaka being the only guardian of the ocean for all of this region. So what he was trying to refer is, Simran, is that the Northeast is connected to India via small corridor called the Chicken Neck Corridor. Apart from that, the area is not accessible to India via other routes. So if one has to take the sea route or the river route, the Bangladesh interim government's chief advisor has stated and hinted that Dhaka is the guardian of that route. So this is a clear indication of Mohammed Yunus pointing out to the geographical area of Northeast being exclusive to India, which has been a core philosophy earlier as well for when the development of India's partition movement was ongoing and there was an attempt to separate Northeast from the rest of the country. And as a result of that, we are seeing again these comments being made at the highest forum wherein Mohammed Yunus had visited China, and he talked about how this can be an opportunity for the Chinese to extend in Northeast. And secondly, these comments have been well criticized by Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, because Assam is being a border state to Bangladesh, is a stakeholder in this entire episode. And what the Assam Chief Minister has stated, he has also highlighted the complexity of the Chicken Neck Corridor and how vulnerable this entire corridor is vis-a-vis these kind of statements being made by people who want to exclude Northeast from the rest of the country. And secondly, he also talked about how important it is to develop more robust railway and road networks both underneath and around the Chicken Corridor, so that these threats can never be made in the future and Northeast can be even more connected vis-a-vis the active policy done by the central government.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.